So welcome to part one of this series that I have no idea what we're calling it, but something to do with the election, because that is coming up here in the next month or so. I'm just getting ready. So we're gonna be chatting about kind of things I think people, Canadians, should be considering when it comes to the election, and then really just ignoring the rest of the noise. So, all right. First things first, who you vote for matters. That's obvious. I think there's a lot of disillusionment sometimes with the leaders of certain parties. Remembering though that just because you don't like a leader, obviously like if they're a terrible human and they like vote against the rights of certain groups of people, that's not acceptable. But if you just don't like a person because of their father or for many other reasons, that doesn't necessarily mean you don't vote for that party. Because in Canada, we don't actually elect the leader. We vote for our members of parliament. And I think it was Tori Dunlop that said this. Politics is like a bus. You get on the one that's going in the direction that you want to go in. If you want it to be an Uber, you need to run. So I think that's important to keep in mind as we kind of get closer to the election. So I'm really sick of, and this is probably going to piss a lot of you off, but I'm really sick of hearing this whole like, I'm socially liberal and fiscally conservative. I don't actually think that's a real thing, and I'll tell you why. Because oftentimes people will use that to just not fund social programs. They'll be like, I just want a balanced budget and I care about people. And it's like, okay, well, sometimes you just have to pay for things that are important to you as a society. And I think a lot of times this gets used as a cop-out to not pay for those things. And we're gonna get to deficits in future videos. If you have questions about the election, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in part two.